The falling leaves drift by the window, the olden leaves of red and gold. I see your lips, the summer kisses, the summer hands I used to hold. Since you went away, the days grow long, and soon I hear all winter's song. But I miss you most of all, my darling, when our leaves start to fall. The days grow long, and soon I hear all winter's song. But I miss you most of all, my darling, when all the leaves start to fall.
Something was stirring, but I didn't want to know what. I knew something was stirring, but I didn't want to know what. I knew something was watching me, but I didn't want to watch back. I opened my eyes, wondering what I would see, hoping I wouldn't feel her presence there, stood, head bowed with her piercing, menacing eyes. However, I was again disheartened by the fact that she was there. She was here. I knew she was. She has been with me for so long that how could I forget her? As my eyelids shifted begrudgingly, a chill darted across my body like a firework in midwinter. My heart skipped a few beats and I knew that she would be aware of it, especially in the dark. Ghosts use the night as their playground. They can dance on their dwelling without a care in the world. They feed off fear, and they use that fear as a drug, which propels them into a state far worse than even their worst nightmares. My eyes were open wide now, and fixed on the girl who had haunted my slumber for so long, and who was stood by my bedside looking, just looking. I gulped, and her expression changed. She was coming for me. I knew it. She got closer and closer, until I could feel her icy breath whip across my cheek, and her vile stench of death bleached my senses. I collapsed under her grip, which was too tight to escape from. I felt my lungs compress, my ribs snap like a twig. But then, out of nowhere, light bathed the room in colors I were familiar with. I twisted my head to the source of my previous pain, and she had vanished. She hated the light. In the light, nothing can hurt you. But in the dark, it is a completely different place. A place where even the strongest of people are most vulnerable. That is why she comes and goes. I know that in the dark, she can sense my terror. She hunts it down like a cat toying with her prey. The light is her only weakness. When a blanket of light erupts from the gap in my dusty curtains, I know that she has fled, until again the night comes, and she will be the stronger party, and I the weaker once more. It is like a game of hide and seek, only you are both being sought and hidden. Chapter 2. I remember the first day I met my true love. I was new to the area of Heathersage. A young journalist looking for a new job.
Excuse me, sir. Are you the new journalist?
Hello, yes, I am Henry. And you are?
Elizabeth Foxworth. Nice to meet you. We have Mr. Iyer coming in today. I believe he has asked to meet with you.
Well, that is the first I've heard of it.
Come, let me show you around. Good. And Henry, this will be your desk. Ah, Mr. Iyer, you're early. This is Henry Williams. Henry, this is Nicholas Iyer.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Iyer. How may I be of service?
Please feel free to call me Nick.
Nick, how may I help you?
Well, I was wondering what you're doing later this evening, Henry.
Nothing, sir. Why?
Well, I'd like to invite you to Gunby Hall to meet my daughter.
That's very nice, sir, but I really can't. I have some work to do with Elizabeth later.
Well, 7 will be good. See you later.
But, Mr. Iyer? Mr. Iyer!
Oh, go on, Henry. It's good to meet new people. I believe if you meet someone, it's always for a reason.
Good evening, Henry. Please come in.
Good evening, Mr. Iyer.
Nick. Please call me Nick. Cathrine, Lucy, please come and meet Mr. Williams. Ah, Henry, can I please introduce you to my daughter, Cathrine? Cathrine, this is Mr. Henry Williams.
Pleasure to meet
Good
you.
evening.
And my youngest daughter, Lucy.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Williams.
The pleasure's all mine.
Lucy, please will you take the dinner dishes through to the kitchen?
Daddy?
Do as you're told.
Lucy, let me help you there.
No, Mr. Williams. It's fine. I insist.
Fine, really. I insist.
Thank you, Henry.
Daddy, I don't want to argue, but I don't like him.
Kath, you know very well that if you wish to inherit this estate, you have to marry.
But Daddy, can I not have a man of my own choosing?
I approve of him, and that is the last of it. Just be pleasant. I'm sure over time you will learn to love him. Now that is enough.
So, Mr. Williams, what work is it you are doing here in Hathersage?
Well, at the moment I'm working at the local newspaper as a journalist. But I'm writing a novel in my spare time.
Oh, how wonderful. What is it you are writing?
I wouldn't want to bore you with all the details.
Surely you could give me a little hint?
Well, at the moment I'm writing a ghost story about a man who is haunted by a woman who loved him, but she cannot have him.
Well, Henry, I would love to see some of your work.
Thank you, I'll remember that.
Henry, what are you doing tomorrow evening?
Tomorrow evening, sir.
Yes.
I think that I'll be working
Brilliant. I think you should join us for dinner again tomorrow evening, as Kat here has suggested that she would like you to look at her artwork.
Daddy, I don't think Mr. Williams would be at all interested in my art.
No, I'd love to see some of your artwork. What medium do you use?
Well, I draw mostly.
Brilliant. I think then we will meet at 7 tomorrow.
Henry? Henry, it's me, Liz.
Go away!
Henry, you barely leave the house anymore.
And then sadly, Nick died from a long-term illness. But by this time, Cathrine and I were already married. However, I could not help feeling that all was not well within the family. For you see, Cathrine and I were not very close. We never spoke much in the coming days. I suppose it may be because it was an arranged marriage. Cathrine never rarely loved her father. She was always forced to follow his wishes. She has no urge for wealth or material objects. I feared that if something didn't change, the marriage could not last. And if the marriage did not last, well, then Cathrine would not be able to inherit her father's estate. The law states that an estate of such magnitude may not be left to a woman who is out of wedlock. As absurd as this may sound, it is the law. And I could not let them be homeless. Evening, Cat.
Cat is in the sitting room. She's been in a funny mood all day.
Oh, sorry, Lucy, didn't see you there. She's been in a funny mood ever since I've known her.
Henry, are you happy?
Happy?
Yes. Are you happy with Cathrine?
You and your sister are no longer homeless. So yes, I am happy.
I just want you to be happy. I really care about you. I meant the two of you, you know.
Thank you, Lucy. Well, I'm gonna go find my wife.
Good luck.
Cathrine! '
Henry, what on earth are you doing?
Can a man not hold his wife's hand and tell her that he loves her? Let's go have some dinner, I'll run you a bath, and you can relax a little bit.
I'd like that very much.
Let's go. Cathrine, your bath's almost ready. You know what? I'm gonna go help Lucy with the dinner dishes.
What? You should let her clean, like the maid should. Just go.
Lucy, what is it?
Follow me. Shh. Don't say anything.
Lucy, what are you trying to do? I'm married to your sister.
You've been married for 3 months now. I can see you aren't happy with her.
Lucy, I can't do this.
But I love you, Henry, and I know you love me back.
Lucy, ever since I first saw you, I was in love with you.
How
But
could you?
Cat, please, just wait.
No, I knew this was going to happen. I can't live with you anymore.
Cat, you don't understand what I was saying.
You said you loved her.
Cat, I love you.
I'm your irritating wife. Why would you love me?
Cat, please, wait.
I hope you love her.
Cat, no, you didn't understand what I was saying.
You have nothing to do with it.
Cat, just please wait.
No.
Please, just wait.
No, I knew this was going to happen. I can't live with you anymore.
Please, Cat,
No.
just wait.
No.
Hello? Hello, you there? What are you doing here? You there, stop! Hello? Hello, wait! Where'd they go? I must be going insane. Lucy! Lucy. Lucy, where are you? Lucy! How could I have seen Lucy? She passed away months ago.
Henry, it'll be all right. I know Cathrine. She will come back.
How dare you! She was pregnant!
But you didn't love her. At least, not anymore.
How dare you! She was my wife!
But she was 2 years older than you, and Daddy arranged it.
That may be, but you had no right to interfere. Do you think she wanted you to live with us? No! I told her you could stay.
But that means you love me.
What world are you living in?
Do you want me to leave?
Do what you like, Lucy.
What have I done? Henry, I'm really sorry about all this.
You're still here, are you? Get out of my way!
Henry, where are you going?
Many months had passed now, and Cathrine had not contacted me at all. I was beginning to worry. In the meantime, I was trying to cope with Lucy. She was becoming more, for want of a better word, unbearable. She follows me around all the time. I think it may be turning into an unhealthy obsession. She's always there. And then, exactly 6 months after Cathrine had left, things could not have gotten any worse.
Henry, you have to come eat. You've been in this room for hours. It's not...
Not what? Not good for me. Lucy, next time I want your opinion, I'll ask for it, okay?
I'm just looking out for you. I love you.
You love me, really. Get over it.
But I do. I really do. Henry, please wait. Just listen to me.
Why would I want to listen to you? Tell me. You've caused my wife, an unborn child, to leave me. I can't stand the sight of you.
I'm sorry. Please just...
You love me. I get it. Lucy, I don't love you. Go away. We're busy.
Henry, it's Liz. I've got a letter here for you.
I don't want your letter.
Go on. Read it. Oh no, this is my fault.
Hello? Who's that? What's this doing here?
Henry, what's wrong?
It's nothing.
Did you have another bad dream?
Yes, but it's rather silly. I dreamt that Lucy was a ghost and she was haunting me.
That is rather silly.
But it seemed so real.
Come now, back to bed. You have a busy day tomorrow.
Why? What's happening?
Don't you remember? It's Lucy's funeral.
Funeral? But what happened?
Yes, tomorrow's Catherine's funeral.
Lucy! Cathrine! Of course they aren't going to answer. There's no one there. This house is becoming lonely, although I don't feel alone anymore. Lucy is still here. She wakes me every night at exactly 4 a.m., just before sunrise. Lucy comes to me every night. Each night is worse than the last. But why, though? Is it out of her love for me? Or is it that I did truly love her, though I never did?
Hello, Henry. It's me, Liz. Are you home? Henry, the door is open. Are you home? Henry? 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 Henry! Where is is he? Henry, wait! Henry, I've been looking all over for you. You haven't been the same. You don't come to work anymore. What is wrong?
Elizabeth, don't you know what happened?
What happened?
My wife, Cathrine, and her sister Lucy. They're dead.
Your wife?
Yes, my wife, Cathrine.
But you don't have a wife.
Come on, Elizabeth. You were at the wedding.
Henry, I don't know what kind of game you are playing here, but you were never married. You need help.
Oh, don't be silly. You introduced me to Mr. Iyer.
Who? Henry, this is not funny. You need help.
I don't need help from you, or anybody else for that matter. I don't know why Elizabeth was acting so odd, as if she had no recollection of Cat, or Lucy, or even Mr. Iyer. There was something about the light that Lucy feared. When it is light, I feel at my safest. Ah, that should work. I thought you might like a cup of tea.
Thank you.
What's the matter?
I don't feel
What?
creative anymore. As if it's all been used up.
Used up?
Yes, meaning I've used so much talent in the past that I've nothing left.
But that could never happen.
But it feels like it has. I don't feel inspired to do anything.
Cat, don't be afraid to use your imagination. For you see, only in our imagination can we find what we really need in life.
That sounds silly, Henry.
It does, granted, yes. But don't be afraid to use it.
How do you always know the right things to say to me?
It's a gift, I suppose.
Henry, you do know...
Know what?
It's nothing. Lucy will have dinner ready in a few minutes.
That's great.
I I read your article in last week's newspaper. It was jolly good. I'd love to read your book. What's it called?
Fear of Hugh.
And what does that mean?
Well, it's about a ghost, right?
Right.
Well, Hugh means light, and the ghost is afraid of the light. You know, the balance between light and dark, good and evil.
Wow, you've really thought this through.
Yes. Yes, I have.
Maybe I could illustrate it for you.
Illustrate a ghost story?
You're right. It's a silly idea.
No. It's never been done before. We could try it.
But then you'll have to let me read it first.
Well, I have a confession to make.
What is it?
Don't be angry, but I based the lead character on you and Lucy.
I'm not angry. I'm flattered. But who's Lucy?
Lucy!
Yes, Lucy.
Oh, never mind. My mind must have been somewhere else.
Come find me.
Find you where?
Where I said I love you.
Lucy? Are you down here?
Hello?
Oh, sorry, Liz. You startled me.
Oh, sorry about that.
Don't worry.
So, are you going to open the door?
Ah, yes, right.
Lovely. Nice cup of tea?
Oh, yes. Sorry.
Henry, are you alright? You're shaking. A lot.
I'm fine.
Henry, I think you've forgotten to add tea leaves to the pot. Henry!
Sorry, Liz. What are you doing here? I'm meant to be having tea with Cathrine.
Cathrine? Henry, are you feeling alright?
Beautiful house, this, isn't it? Cathrine and Lucy are still here with me. Do you know that?
Henry, who are Cathrine and Lucy?
Oh, rarely, Liz. Are you sure you're feeling okay today? You're acting rarely odd.
I'm fine. Are you feeling okay? You need help. Cathrine and Lucy, they aren't real.
They are real. You introduced me to them. To Mr. Iyer. At the offices. You came to their funerals.
Henry, please, just listen to me.
Are you trying to make me think that I'm insane?
Henry, please, just come into the light.
Come here. I want to show you something. There. Open the drawer.
That what?
Those are some of Cathrine's sketches.
Henry, the drawer is...
You see, she is real.
Henry, the drawer's empty. There's nothing there.
Let me see that. But there are sketches in here.
There never were.
Lucy! Lucy, talk to me!
Henry, what are you doing?
Lucy! She used to talk to me through here. There used to be a grid here.
Henry, it was never there.
Don't try and tell me that they aren't real.
Henry, it's just your imagination.
But just because it's in my imagination doesn't mean that it's not real.
What is this?
Give me that!
Henry, the things happening in this book, are they happening to you?
So what if they are? I'm just writing down what I experienced, what I feel.
Henry, these things aren't real.
Listen, I did write this. It is happening. It did happen. I don't know what you're trying to say here.
What I'm trying to say here is that it's all in your head.
But just because it's in my head doesn't mean that it's not really happening to me.
Where did you find this notebook?
Here, in the house.
So, you didn't buy it?
No, I found it. What does it matter?
Where did you find it?
Here, in the house. In this drawer.
So, you didn't buy it?
No, I didn't. What about it?
Lucy Eyre? On the first page in the book, it says it belongs to St. Catherine's orphanage. Doesn't that sound familiar?
No.
This house used to be an orphanage.
But how?
Look at this book. It belonged to Lucy Eyre. She worked at St. Catherine's orphanage. Don't you remember that story from a couple of years ago? Lucy was a caregiver in an orphanage. It wasn't any ordinary orphanage. The children living there were abused by their parents. Lucy worked there for a few years, but one night, while the girls were having a bath, Lucy stepped out of the room for a few minutes, and one of the girls drowned. Lucy killed herself out of guilt.
And how do you just happen to know about this story?
I work at the Heather Sage newspaper. I wrote an article about it.
But how come I imagined them?
I don't believe in ghosts. But maybe, just maybe, Lucy's spirit still remains, and contained in her notebook, which you just happened to find.
But after Cathrine died, Lucy killed herself. She haunted me.
Maybe she was trying to tell you something, through her memories.
But Lucy loved me. Why would a ghost haunt somebody and love them, and then want to harm them?
Well, this all sounds a bit crazy. Maybe you have to finish writing your book, and in there, write a conclusion to your story. Maybe Lucy will give you the answer if you ask for it.
As I lay in my bed, I could not sleep. I knew she was there. She was angry, but not showing it. She just stood there, her dead eyes vacantly looking through me. I knew this would be the last time. I had pushed her away one too many times. She loved me, but she could not be with me, because she was no longer alive. This game of hide and seek was going to end, always being sought and hidden in the light. She came closer and closer. Her icy presence was now more intense than ever. The end.
but you are there, you're always there. No questions, you just understand. You light the sky to brighten my day, send down the rain that washes my pain. Warm summer breeze, so perfect and safe. Just take me back to yesterday. Oh, how I long for yesterday. Sat on a train that never leaves the station. The map I hold, faded and torn, just adds to my frustration. But time takes me back to my home, my shelter. Close out the world, a cruel world, so much yet to remember. When trapped in my darkest hour, I fall to the ground. The love you gave, it lifts me up. A part of me is found. You light the sky to brighten my day, send down the rain that washes my pain. Warm summer breeze, so perfect and safe. Just take me back to yesterday. Oh, how I long for yesterday. I know there are many times I hold out my hand, but you are there, you're always there. No questions, you just understand. I sing the songs you held so near, and celebrate your days in the year. You light the sky to brighten my day, send down the rain that washes my pain. Warm summer breeze, so perfect and safe.